What's up, morons? Thanks for stopping by the free edition of Moron Money that we do every week here on YouTube. If you want to help grow the channel in a free way, then just subscribe, tap the like button, leave a comment. All of that helps the algorithm and helps grow the channel. And if you like Moron Money and want to check out a little more, go to patreon.com/Blind Mike, where we do 2 extra episodes a week, plus the Blind Mike Project and all that fun stuff back on Patreon. So check all that out if you would be so kind, because all of it helps the show. So I want to give you guys some positive news today on the, oh wait, also not financial advice. You shouldn't listen to me. I'm a moron. Always do your own research. And this is just a springboard to doing that. And yeah, all that, you'd be an idiot if you listen to me. Come on. Do I need to say it every week? I guess legally I have to, but anyways, I want to give you guys some positive news on the crypto world because there's so much negativity out there. But it seems like we have some, I would say great news today, but it's similar to what we always talk about. I guess it's just reassuring you that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are not going anywhere. The one most people are talking about right now is Grand Theft Auto 6 will allegedly be incorporating Bitcoin to the game. So, if you've lived under a rock, then you may not know that Grand Theft Auto is the biggest video game in the world, pretty much. A ton of people are going to buy that game, and it's going to be incorporating Bitcoin. Now, it probably won't come out for a year or two. I don't know how far away they are on development, but I think the more we see Bitcoin and cryptocurrency incorporated into mainstream stuff like this, it's a positive thing. Like even the silliness of Elon Musk being on SNL, just the more mainstream it gets, and we'll get to Elon Musk, don't worry. But the more mainstream this stuff gets, the more people are okay with trusting it. There was a study, The Business Insider just wrote an article. I don't know. They did 10 minutes of work, I'm sure. But they said that 45% of teens say that they know more about crypto than their parents, which I don't know why they're talking to teens at Business Insider, but I would say that number is pretty low. I think it's a lot more than 45%. It seems obvious. I don't know why they wrote the article about it, but I found it interesting just in the sense that the next generation is fascinated by crypto. They're already into crypto. Teenagers don't know anything about finance. I couldn't have told you a gosh darn thing about the stock market. Even a year ago, but when I was a kid, not even close. I didn't know how finances worked, even personal finances. So the fact that teenagers have any idea what cryptocurrency is, I think is a positive thing. Hopefully it gets people to be responsible with their money rather than just investing in meme coins and all that. But hey, you can't control that. All you can do is be smart with your money and do your own research. So like I said, I think the incorporation into Grand Theft Auto is good. I've always said if the book on the Winklevi, the Bitcoin Billionaires, if and when that becomes a movie, I think that'll be another step forward. Anytime it's in mainstream, media or entertainment, I think that's a positive sign. Gets people talking, gets people interested. If it's a good movie, they can't use Armie Hammer again, right? So I don't know. Who's going to play the Winklevosses, but. Anyways, Grand Theft Auto, great sign. Jack Dorsey with another great sign. Evidently, Square is going to be working on a crypto wallet, and Jack Dorsey said, "I don't think there's anything more important to work on in my lifetime than Bitcoin and cryptocurrency." I do think he's right if it's the future of money, which I believe it is. Jack Dorsey believes it is. A lot of smart people seem to believe it is. A lot of people still skeptical. Because of Elon Musk and other reasons, of course. But I think the way Jack Dorsey has gotten behind Bitcoin, another very positive step. And another reason I find that great is because I've talked about this before, where we are in the infancy of cryptocurrency. We're 10 years in. If this is in fact the future of money, if Bitcoin is the new gold or the new US dollar or whatever it's going to be, or even if it's not Bitcoin and it's Ethereum or it's Cardano or whatever you believe will be the leader in the clubhouse in the crypto space, the point is we're only, much less than 1% of the way into this. So the crypto wallets and the exchanges and any other technology that we use now is going to look ancient. Look at the first iPhone now. It seems like old technology, and that was only 12, 13 years ago. So maybe 14, I think. Anyways, the point is that in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, this stuff we use for crypto right now is going to look archaic. So, I think that process will happen a lot faster with a guy like Jack Dorsey working on things. So I think that's very good news. And now let's, of course, talk about Elon Musk, because the hedge funds, any article you see where some hedge fund manager or a bank or whatever says that Elon Musk has too much influence on the crypto market, which scares them. If they are being truthful, they're right. It should be worrisome that Elon Musk has this much influence over the Bitcoin market. It makes Bitcoiners look silly. If you're really into crypto and you believe in it, stop being silly. Stop making the rest of us look foolish by buying and selling your crypto every time Elon Musk tweets a poop emoji or a sad face. It's ridiculous. First of all, if Elon Musk does sell his Bitcoin, he's not going to give you the tip first. It will have already been built into the price. And the idea that he's going to lose money because he wants to tweet a funny meme or a wacky GIF is ludicrous. Elon Musk, while one of the sillier billionaires, is a cutthroat billionaire, basically a trillionaire. So he knows exactly what he's doing. He's a very smart guy. I think he's done a lot to help improve the world, and I think he will continue to. However, I would assume that his end goal is always money. So just keep that in mind when he tweets diamond hands in a positive way, or when he tweets, sad, droopy dog meme or something. It's a 16-year-old girl way of behaving. It's very odd that a billionaire is doing this, but it's way more strange that an entire community of Bitcoiners and cryptocurrency holders that supposedly believe in this product buy and sell rapidly when Elon Musk does something wacky on Twitter. So it does make the community look terrible. However, I don't think hedge funds necessarily believe that Bitcoin is bad just because Elon Musk influences the market. It is definitely a negative sign. However, I think Elon Musk in a lot of ways is helping his rich brothers. I think it's kind of an orchestrated attempt to manipulate the market. I believe this is a time where a lot of the rich are really buying up Bitcoin. I think next quarter we may hear a lot more institutions have bought Bitcoin. So stay tuned for that. And there may be another dip. A buddy texted me this morning saying people saying there's going to be another dip. He's very panicked, and this gentleman, a good friend of mine, said, I got a ton of student debt. I can't afford to be wrong on this, which I get. So, I mean, my only advice would be never overextend yourself. Never spend more money or never put in more money than you can afford to lose in the crypto space, because you have to be patient. We may go down further. It may be maybe it'll be 6 months till we take off. Maybe it'll be another 4 years. Maybe this is the end of the bull run. We don't know. But if you believe it's the future of money, if you believe we'll all be using Bitcoin at the corner store and at bars and restaurants, or even if it's just going to replace gold, then you have to know that Bitcoin is going to at least 10x over the next few years. So if you sell now, you are going to feel very foolish. Whatever you felt the first time you sold Bitcoin, because if you're holding Bitcoin, I'm sure you've sold it at some point. Unless you're very smart. If you've bought Bitcoin back in the early days and have held on all the way through without trying to, what am I looking for? But sell a pump. That's not the term, but my mind is blanking. I'm a simpleton. But my point is, if you've made it all the way through these volatile Bitcoin days, then hats off to you. But everyone, I think, has had a moment where I was just talking to another gentleman yesterday who told me he bought Bitcoin yesterday, put $100 in, and sold and lost $10. He got $90 back, which is wild to do, because if you're going to put your money in, just know it's for the long haul. Don't let it be a quick fix. That's my advice. That's what I do. If you feel comfortable trading, that's up to you. I think it's a bit of a fool's errand, just in the sense that I've found if you're buying something you trust, you can definitely make a lot more money trading, Dogecoin or something like that, one of these meme coins, if you know what you're doing. And again, even that can be a dangerous game. But if it's something you trust, like for me, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Chainlink, XRP, and Litecoin to a lesser extent. And then, even stocks, Penn National, Tilray, Nano Dimension, Velodyne, Remark Holdings, Veritone, things I think will be big over the next few years, things I trust, then I don't plan on selling them for years, even if there is a drastic dip. The time to sell is not when you see the market crashing. That's the worst time to sell. The time to sell is when you see news that spells the end of your investment. Or you want to lock in profits. If you've made the amount of money you came in to make and you're comfortable pulling out, then that's a good time. But the other time, in my opinion, is if you see news, if you see news that the Bitcoin system has been hacked, that the network has been hacked, that's very bad for Bitcoin. So something like that would be very drastic. Or if, pick your company that I just named. If you invest in Uber and they declare bankruptcy, that could be very bad. So news like that should make you think about selling, but it shouldn't be that some billionaire hiccuped the word Bitcoin and people didn't like the way it sounded, so they all panicked. And he was fun on SNL and he smoked blunts on Joe Rogan. So we trust what he says now. We trust that certainly there's no way he would be manipulating the market in his favor. He's trying to warn us of something, sure. But I think it's all a bit ridiculous, but that's my, I feel like it got negative, but that was my attempt at a positive Bitcoin spin today. Those coins that I mentioned, by the way, XRP, Litecoin, and Chainlink, that's what I bought at the lowest of the dip. I bought a bunch of Chainlink at like $16, XRP at 70 cents, and Litecoin at like $130. You're not getting it at that value right now, but I personally believe they're still at a discount. I think Bitcoin's at a discount, Ethereum as well. And even Cardano, although Cardano has been the most successful of the group lately. They've had the least resistance, so which is probably a good sign. So looking at Cardano. Oh, and I didn't mean, I think I got sidetracked, but I meant to mention the reason I find this Elon Musk stuff kind of positive news is that it didn't affect us to the point where we went below $30,000 or anything. We've seen positive resistance. So I think that's, in a way, good news for Bitcoin. And that's not to say we're not going to dip lower, but just in general, I think it shows you less and less people are panicking when these things happen. So that's the Bitcoin news for today. We will do, this is a late episode, obviously, because of scheduling yesterday and everything. So there will be an episode up on patreon.com/blindmike tomorrow. If you want to check that out, like I said, we do 2 extra Moron Monies per week and a bunch of other stuff back there on the Patreon. Tiers start as low as $1. So check those out if you would like. And an easier way and a free way to support the channel is by just subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving comments, sharing it, telling a friend to watch if you think they'll like it, and all of that. So if you'd be so kind, we appreciate it. So until next time, let's keep making money.